Hello everybody, it's day 3 of making art books. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me get over here. Okay, so let's see what we have today. So many fun things. Let me give you a recap of where we are. Day 1, first of all, for those of you who are just starting watching this, these two books, we're going to make something similar to this with using collage papers. So that is what we've been doing for the last 2 days, and today is our last day to make papers using different sorts of inspiration. So these are the ones that we did yesterday, and I wanted to show you. I'm going to put them in a pile. Let me just go ahead and do that. I love to spread them all out because they just look wonderful, and they're so different. I can't say all of them are like, oh, I love that, but they are really inspiring. So look at all the papers we're collecting. I don't know how many books I can make out of these. Let me just say a lot. And so I've got these. So let's go through, let's just take a minute and go through both sides. Well, not this one. So I'm going to put this one aside. This one is the, what do you call it? The paper bag. So I'm going to just cut out a paper bag. So I'm going to work on this one today on the other side. So I'm going to put this here. This one is done on both sides. So I'm going to put it over here. This one is done on both sides. So I have to check, and I want everything to have something on both sides. And just look at this. I can't help myself. Look at this. Just line these things up and look how fabulous. I think we're going to have a lot of books. This one, let's see, both sides. This one, both sides. Look how fabulous these are. This one we're going to work on. And every day we've used different things for inspiration. This we need to work on. The first day was a book, and it was around patterns. Then yesterday, it was around prompts. Okay, this one. And so today, I'm going to show you this one, something we have in Art with Adele Academy called painting guides. And these are the best thing you'll ever see. You are going to fall in love with them if you don't already. Everyone in my Art with Adele Academy already knows about these. Wow, let's see. Okay, so look how many papers we have already, both sides. So let me put these down, and I'm going to show you. This is what I did after I filmed yesterday. I kept thinking, because I mentioned throughout the whole video, it would be really cool to do one book on just black and white or red and white or something like that. So I went to town doing extra papers, this one with black and white, or black and cream, but black. And so this one, added more this one. This is a deli paper. And when I do the deli paper, I don't do both sides because it's so thin. I'm going to lay it on top of something else. For instance, look at this. Well, you can hardly see that, but I'll show you. And this, I happen to do this because I love this bright green. And if you did bright green, like suppose you had a whole book of just black and white like this, and you pop this in the middle. Awesome. But we have to do something on the other side. So let's see. Oh, wait, I have to turn this on. Okay. This one, let's see, this one. So I did all these on one side. They dried overnight. Let's see, this one. Yeah, I might just keep that. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Even thin ones. See, it doesn't have to be all the same size because I'm going to cut them up. This one. Okay. I wanted to make sure we had tons of papers for today, too. I think I'm going to have like a whole library of books. So all these we are going to do today, or at least the majority of them. And I'm going to see. So the first one, day 1, we used this book that I made from inspiration on Pinterest into a book for myself as inspiration. And this book solely focuses on patterns. Then yesterday, let's see, I'm going to put this over here. And yesterday we did prompts where you pull out something, close your eyes, 2 different patterns, and that makes it really fun. You can use things like this. I use these in my paintings all the time. So we've done that. Let's put that away. And today let me explain to you what I say pattern, line, and shape, but this book, look at this binder filled with inspiration that I call painting guides. And the reason I do is that each page, for instance, let me show you. These are acrylic dividers, clear acrylic dividers that you can get from office places, and they have a tab that I just cut off, but they have the holes in here and they're clear, and I just draw on them either a shape or a pattern or something, and then I keep and then I put it over. For instance, let me explain one thing before I go on to look. Suppose, let's see, let me show you this. Now, those of you who are in Art with Adele Academy know this already, but suppose you're in a painting. Suppose this is a painting, you're doing a small painting, and you're like, oh, I don't know, I'm really stuck. What do I do? What is the next step? I don't know. Well, I go through, or you can go through if you make these, and then go through each page and pick something out and move it around to see if you want to put it in there. And if you do, where to put it. For instance, you might like this shape, but you don't know where to put it. You don't have to use the pink. It could be, oh, I like this shape. I want it to kind of come off the page over here or maybe up here, but I'm going to do it in a green or a red. So it just gives you their painting guidelines. That's why I call it this. So let's see what else. Let me show you, and you can keep adding. I have, I mean, look how many I have. And what I've done is put them in a binder, and then, I mean, they look cool one on top of another. Look at this. But when I was looking through them, I couldn't tell each one. So I decided in the binder, I just put a page, just a printer page in between them. So I could tell, like, okay, that one or that one. This one or this one. So I have so many possibilities. So anyway, we're going to use these today. Let's see, is it this one? Yeah, so this must go over here. All right, let's do that. Well, actually, let's just go ahead and use this one. So I'm going to put this aside, and, oh, this is what we were going to do. But you know what? This kind of caught my eye. So I am going to do this. I can't help myself. And I love the pink. So I'm going to do that. And you see, you just have so many possibilities. I think it's just a very cool thing. And so I'm not sure what I use for that. I don't know. It doesn't matter. We're going to do something. I use these solid markers by Sakura. So I'm just going to make, it's like a flower. So I'm going to go over just like that. Look how cool that is. And I could do it over here too. Like that. Or maybe you want it like this to go off the page. So you're adding and adding and adding. See, we had a background color, then we added this black and white pattern, and now we're adding these painting guides. So you have layer upon layer upon layer. And when we first started, you might have thought, oh gosh, that looks so simple. Oh, there, I think I've lost my top there. It's so simple, and it is, but if you keep layering things on top, it's just fantastic. So anyway, I am going to, let me put some paper down here, some paper towels, because I'm going to go over it. This is really what I was going to do. I'll work on this side, because this side needs some help. Okay, let's see, and this side will too. So let me move these, and let's go through, these are our stack we're going to work on today, and let's go through some of these until we get an idea. And if you have another idea in mind when you just see it or you haven't done something before, go ahead. But this is just, I wanted to show you this possibility. You know, I don't have anything like this. And I like this, the zigzag, kind of the black and white. And I don't have to put, well, I'm going to do this. Let's see. So I'm going to take this out and zigzag. I can do it across. I can do it this way. I do most of them like this. So I think I'm going to do them this way. So I'm just going to turn this around and do we want thin lines or thick lines? I don't know. Let's do both. And again, this is just a building up of things. Let me put this back. So now that I have an idea, This is the most fantastic resource you could ever have. And I don't want it to be really even, so I'm going to kind of do it like this. Okay, because most of my things are like organic, and I want to have some that are really kind of structured, because what I'm looking for is to do variety. So let's see. All right, so that's good. I'm going to do one more. All right, maybe one more. I have a tendency to think that I have to fill up the whole page, but you don't. Let me just fill up this one spot here. So now these have two sides. And just so you know, tomorrow we are going, is day 4 of this, and we are going to put the books together. So we're going to have fabulous books together. Okay, so this one we've already done. So that's that one. Let's see what the next one is. Let me put this around. So this, what do I want for this? You know, I like this background, and since we have it at this page, I kind of like a big shape like that. Like that. So I think I'm going to do that. And this is with paint. So let's put out some white paint, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to put it here. Let me put, oh, and by the way, make sure you hashtag. I see more and more fabulous collage papers coming on with hashtag art with Adele book. And I've been looking and commenting, and they have, lots of them have given me fantastic ideas. So make sure you put your collage papers, because we're all getting ideas. Hashtag art with Adele book. Okay, so I'm going to put that over here, and we'll review that at the end. So let's say, instead of doing white, let's do blue. How about blue? And I'm just going to do this one straight from the tube. This is cerulean blue. So now, how thick do I want it? How thick do I want it? I kind of want it thick. I like this. This is about like this. Okay, so I'm just going to do this. And I like having these in here. I like having just the white things that you know came off, you know, from the marks on the paper. So, and then I'm going to do this. Okay. 2 big semicircles, and I'm going to fill this in by as if this one was one too. I like that. And now that I have that, I'm going to fill this in. See, once you do one thing, then something else happens. So I think I'm going to do a white, because it will blend kind of with this white, and I'm going to fill that in with maybe this. Just a little bit. So we're going to have 3 colors on this page. And I'm not going to fill it in like perfectly. I like to have some suggestions of, I love edges, the interesting edges. So that's what I'm going to do for this one. Look at that. So I love these 3 colors. Blue, tan. I'm going to do a second coat because this paper bag really absorbs a lot. Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. That one's done. These go really fast. So I'm going to put this aside. So let's see what else. Let's put this back. And we have a million to go through and choose from. So that's one of the things I love about this. So here's one. I don't even know what's on the back. So that's good. So let's see what we want to do here. It has a, oh, okay. Let me look. Is it something like this, an all over design? Is it, and I'm just kind of randomly, we did this already, but I can do it again. How about this? All right, this has given me an idea. Kind of swirling, squirrely. That, we can do marks like this. Look how many fabulous things. This is this. You know, the thing that grabbed me was this. So I'm going to do this in, I think I'm going to do this in a color. And I am going to, wait, let me wipe this off. Probably use that blue a little later. So, oh, I'm getting the blue on here. So let me turn this over. Sometimes I forget, but that's why this is here. And that's okay if it gets on it. Kind of like that. So I'm going to just do, what's the back here? Red. So I'll do red. And I'm going to just like do marks, just kind of like this, watch. Okay, and this is a thick Posca pen. And with the flat side. And I love these swirls. Okay, there. And how about if we do something here? Okay. See, if I had a paint, this wouldn't be quite as easy. I'll just do this. That is really easy. Okay. I go over this a little bit. That's cool. I might do another one like this. I saw this somewhere on Pinterest, this kind of idea, and I just loved it. And the whole book, actually it was a book, and the whole book was just squiggles like this. So, okay, that's another one. Look, oh my gosh. And you don't need a whole lot of pages, but we're going to have so many pages you can make as many books as you want. So now let's go on to this one. Let's see. Oh, and just so you know, look, let me show you. These are what they look like. They're just Avery clear dividers. And they come with the tab that's either blue, all the way down, and I just cut them off, and look at these. And you can just hold it over it. So let's see. Okay, and I just keep adding and adding and adding to this library. So I'm just going to go through here until something goes, oop, that's it. And you know, look how fabulous this looks. I love the look of this over this. But no, let's see. I know, no, not yet. Okay, change my mind. Let's keep going through. A lot of these are more lines rather than maybe, let's see. So lines, lots of lines, thin lines. I think I kind of like this, just random marks. And I think I'll do that in, I think I'm going to do it on like monotone. So pink on pink. So let's do that. I'm going to do pink on pink. And this pink is going to be Naphthol Red Light. And I'll just add it to here. Or maybe we'll do it in purple. I don't know. I'm just figuring it out as we go. So there's this. I kind of love tone on tone. So, and I don't have that. I've been doing, look at that. That's really cool. Oh, I love that. Okay. So, let me see. I'm going to add a little bit more. So I make sure I have enough Naphthol Red Light and some white. Okay. There we go. That's sticking. I'll just put this over here because I have a tendency to use a lot of white. So I'm going to do, let's see. So I'm going to do that. And what paintbrush? Do I want a thick one? Do I want a thin one? Let's do this. It's kind of like this. So I'm going to do this. I'm just going to do kind of random lines. So kind of random lines. There. There. I love this tone on tone. There. There. And I'm just going to turn it around and do the lines like that. I like that. I know I'm not supposed to like everything, but almost everything I like. Look at those fabulous tone on tones. Oh, I love that. And I like this color so much. So I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to put a third color on here. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. And this is going to be a little bit, I'm going to do white, and I'm going to do small dots on here, just like, and not too many. I love having 3 colors. There we go. Okay, let me wipe that off. There's our another one. All right, let's see. So we've done that. This one. So what are we going to do for this one? Oh, I think we're at the end of the... Oh, no, here, we have a few more in this book. Oh, look at this. I think I'm going to do one big shape like that. And I'll do it just like that. Should I do it in red? Should I do it in black, yellow, orange? Well, I like the red, so I'm going to do it in red. And I'll do it in this thicker marker. And I'm just going to go like this. And then around. There we go. And I want to do something else. I'm not sure what. So maybe I'll color in or do stripes on the inside. Stripes on the inside. Maybe I'll do, since I've already got this pink. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make it much lighter pink because I like all those different colors. So let's do this. Let's see if this. Okay. Yeah. And so let's do this. Okay. This and this. Okay. Now, let's fill in the flowers so you can see them. And should we do it with this or a different color? I think I'm going to do a darker one. So I'm going to do this in much darker, like straight out of the tube. Straight out, which I rarely do, but that's what I'm going to do. Do things that you don't normally do just because it's really good. And I'm going to do it on the round brush. Okay. And just the most important thing is just to have a variety of things. So when you go back and look, you can even tear off pieces that you might not want to use this whole, you know, you might find one that you like parts of it, the paper that you did, but not the whole thing. And so you can just tear it off. And that's what we're going to do on Friday is tear off pieces and add them, you know, basically collage them together. So each page is going to be like a mini painting. So let's see. Okay. This one, and this one. Okay, good. Totally different than the other ones, which I think is really cool. All right, so I'm going to put that aside. Now let's see what's next. Okay, we have this. Now let me turn this over. And, all right, let's see. See how you're going through so many papers and there's so many things that you can do that give you ideas, whether they're prompts or they're, it's a book or, well, anything. What about circles? We haven't done circles in a while. These are open circles and closed circles. So I think I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do it with, I think I'll do it with some Posca markers. Do I do blue? I think I'll do it in black. Now this looks like, you can read it on here. This is navy blue. A lot of them look the same. Black. Okay, so I'm going to do black. I'm going to do black. So I'm going to do kind of like this, and I'll do this, and I'm going to make them different sizes too. I'm not going to do all of them the same size. I always try to think of small, medium, and large. Pretend this is off the page, and we'll do one, and then and you don't want them all sitting kind of like evenly around. Now, those of you who are not in Art with Adele, you're really getting an Art with Adele Academy teaching, because this is, as I do these, I do the same thing in Art with Adele Academy. I do something and then I'll explain exactly why I'm doing it and the benefit of it. So I'm going to just do this. Let's see. Come off. And do I want to do something here? Maybe so. Okay. How about that? Good. I like that. And I'm going to add a couple dots, because why not? And then, because why not? Okay. There we go. That's another one. Yeah, I can't wait to see. I'm going to do one book. I'm sure I'm going to do one book. That's just black and white. And so the rest of them you'll see I'm going to do, oh, here. Okay, black and white here. But let's see. I kind of like, is there anything that's totally different? We did one like that, but I think I'm going to do another one like that. A big mark. And did I do it in pink? I don't remember. No, I did it in blue. So why don't we just do this? I'm going to do it in red. And what I'll do is, it'll be different. I'm going to do smaller ones. How about this? I'm going to do smaller ones. Okay. And in different, facing different directions. Whenever I do one thing, I do something else next. Like if I do something big, then the next thing I try to do is something small. So all along the way, you're already having variety. Oh, I kind of like this. Okay, now this goes down, so I want to put this, I'll do this one to the side. Okay, and one more here. I'll just do this. I like coming up the page. There we go. Oh, like that. Okay. I hardly ever use red, but I'm liking red. Okay, so now we have that. Let's do a couple more, and then we're going to go through all of them. Oh, and look, I wanted to show you. I did this yesterday where I was just going to fill in this entire page with this green. But I liked the shape that came out, and I didn't want to, I thought, well, this is totally different. So I wanted to do, again, another monochrome where I mixed a lighter shade of this and filled it in. So I love that. So let's see what else. What do we want to do here? Oh, I kind of like this, a zigzag. And I think I might do it in yellow. Let's see, off the page, just random marks. And I try to do things to the edges because especially something like this, you want everything to the edge because you want to take out the whole thing. So now we've got that one. Oh, I can't wait for tomorrow till we start putting everything just on top of each other and deciding exactly how we're going to put them together. So let's keep going. Which one of these? I think I'll do maybe this one, these marks. This is just random marks. And I might do it like I did yesterday with the prompts where it was close your eyes and make marks. And I really like that. So if I like something, I'm going to do it again. And what's shouting out at me is, oh, I know. Yeah, I'm going to do this hot pink. Okay, close my eyes. The other one was a bright one, or a thick one. I can kind of hear that it's going on the paper, so. Okay, let me open my eyes. Oh, okay. Now I think with my eyes open, I'll just kind of fill in around the edges. That's cool. I never would have thought of that if I hadn't have done it, like say, close your eyes. And again, you might not love this design, but when you have this in a book, look at that. If you tore this out or tore a piece of it out, it could add something. So make them of all kinds. Wow. Okay, let's keep going. I want to show you, this was just writing that I did yesterday with the red China marker made by Sharpie. So that's what this was. And what I'm going to do over here is, let's see. Okay, so I've done that and that. Oh, I like this green scribble. I did this green scribble on a painting and it really was fantastic. And I like this green, so I'm going to do that. I think it was this green. So I'm going to do that. Just do the squiggles all over. Okay. In a different way, kind of just, yeah, I'm just like doodling. Pretend you're just doodling. You can close your eyes with this too. Do you want a lot of it? Do you want a little? Off the page, come off the page here. Do you want it thick, solid, a lot of white or not a lot of white? Okay. So see, when I put this together tomorrow with one of the books, I would put this next to something that is more quiet, like this. Look at the combination if you did something like this. And then if you just did this. Look at the combination of these. Ooh, okay. So we did this. Now let me put this aside. And now we're doing this. This is my favorite color in the world. It's raw umber and white and a little bit of yellow ochre. So I know what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to do white. This is what made me think of it. I have this one. It was this. I love this one. I wanted to have more of these. So I'm going to do this with white with these kind of large circles. So see, sometimes kind of large like that. I love this. And I might need some more white. So let's do that. So you want to do small circles, big circles. Oh yeah, this is the paintbrush that drips everywhere. I have to kind of twist it. Okay. Yeah, big, small, variety. Think variety. Because if they're all the same, it's not going to look nearly as good. Your eye needs variety to make whatever you're doing interesting, and it holds the viewer's eye. So, okay. Oh, they're actually a little bigger than I was thinking, but I like it. Looks good. I love these colors. And this is going to have something, so I'm just going to do a little one down here. So that's great. And that just gave me, doing these squiggles gave me another idea. So, oh, I love those two. Some, just like that, you'll love more than others. So this one was just, let's see, it was an oil pastel in white, and I went over with black. So what I'm going to do here is do, oh, I had an idea. What was it? Oh, I know. It was, I'm going to do this red. I did this a lot, but I'm going to do, oh, I want to show you. I'm going to do just dots like this all over. Just kind of blotch, blotch, blotch. One time I did those, and I did the, like the writing, but this is not the writing. This is, or the lines. This is just dropping blots. And then I'm going to do the saran wrap and just lay it on top and push it down. And you're getting this really interesting pattern. Now you ask yourself, you want to keep it like that, or do you want to fill it up some more? I'm going to fill it up a little bit more. So let's see, like maybe here, here, there, and there, and there. Maybe up there. Okay, so let's do another pass. This. These. Fill it up more. So I'm missing one, this corner is bothering me. It doesn't have anything over there. So what I'm going to do is just turn this around and put this here. Just use the other side of it. Okay. I use saran wrap a lot. As you all know, in Art with Adele Academy, they know all these wonderful kind of tools. So isn't that random? Okay, so we're getting there. Look how many papers we've already done. I'm going to change this so I have to see. It's hard for me to see what I'm doing when I have a lot of stuff underneath it. I get distracted. I need to be able to see what I'm doing. So let's see. There was this, and I really like this. But I want to do something on the back, and I'm not sure. Do I do black? Or I think I'm going to do white on this side. So I have this white out. Let me do some more painting. And I don't know. I'm going to do, is there anything? Okay, I'll just do that. And I don't think too long about it. Just like, okay, go with the kind of the first thing. And you just trust your gut. Does it feel right or not feel right? And just do it no matter what, and then you can always add to it. You can work over it. Like if this bothers you, you can take it out if you want. I kind of like that. It means that you're working somehow, and it's not perfect. I love not perfect. Please don't try to do perfect. Leave perfect at the door when you're in your studio. Say, oh, I'm going to make mistakes today, and embrace that. Isn't that wonderful? Okay, there's that one. See, these don't take much time, and later, once this dries, I could go over it and do something else with it. Okay, we only have a few more left. Goodness gracious, I want to do this all day. So let's see. So we have this. Is there anything else that I can think of or that's in here? We have this really big one. You know what? There was one that I think I'm going to do again that is... it's not this one, but it's that one where you did the squiggles like that. And I'm going to, is it pink, green, blue? I'll do blue. What is this side? Oh, black. Oh, that's right. I'm going to do black because I wanted to, I'll do a small one. I did that big one. Let's do a small one. Is this black? Let's see. Navy blue. Looks so much like black. Okay, so I'm going to do, it's kind of like one of those things where you don't lift your pencil up. Ooh, that's an interesting shape. I'm just going to kind of go around. I like this. Keep going, kind of filling it in. Okay. Okay. That, let's see if we, in and out, in and out, in and out. Like a puzzle. It's like a maze, which I love. I love games. Puzzles. And that's really what this is. Art is really about problem solving. That's it. That's really cool. Okay, so we got that one. Oh, I want to do a black and white one. I am going to do a black and white one, y'all, tomorrow. So I hope you're going to be here to see everything because it's going to be so much fun. Now, we only have a couple left. Now, this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do stripes on this. I'm just going to do, because this is the black, the black and white. I keep thinking of black and white. Okay. And you only need a couple, if you want to if you don't have a lot that you really like, you only need actually 4 or 5 pages to actually have one book. There's that. Oh yeah, that was the blue. Okay. Now let's see what else. This is, I think, our last one. Is this our last one? I might do that. Let's see. One more. Wow. One more. My brain is about out of thinking of something totally different. Look how many we've done. We've done this. I'm going to make this white since I want to keep to the black and white theme and have enough of those. I know. I'm going to do writing, not with this, but with, I don't have a white marker. What will write white? Let me see if this will. Oh, I don't think this will do it very well. I wish I had a black and white marker. Maybe this will. Let's just test it out. Nope, that won't either. So we are going to do writing in with this. Okay. We're going to do it. Last time we did it on the on there and then went over it, but I'm going to do this differently. Watch. This is just random writing, and this is what you call asemic writing. And I love these tubes. I make different colors and put them into these tubes. Now I'm thinking I can put the mash this down and have it, flat with the saran wrap. But there's something I want to do it different, so I might just leave it like this and see what that looks like. I might just leave it like this, so we have a thin writing, okay? Wow, we're just zipping through all these. Since I have this out here, I'm going to go ahead and do this because, see, I might just want that. I might just want this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do thick red stripes. Okay. And I'm going to do it so it's not perfectly straight. Okay, and I like different edges. Oh, curly. Whoa. Boy, was that, okay, and then maybe just an edge I want to fill in. Nope, I'm tempted to fill in this little tiny edge here. Okay. Just kind of like that. All right. So, wow, we've done all this today. And do not go yet because I want to show you what we're going to do tomorrow. But look at these. Oh, do we have a ton of good things. Now, I'm going to show you what you're going to gather for tomorrow. Here are all the things that we're going to use. I showed it in the day one, but if you didn't see day one, this is how we're going to put the book together. And we have several different books. I'm going to show you that again. Okay, here are these, and here are the books, and this one is with the black string, just black string. You can use twine. I like twine. And what you're going to need for this one let's put this aside. For this one, you're going to just need twine and an awl or something, because what we're gonna do is open it up and then stick it. We want something sharp through there, and it might not be big enough for the twine, so that's why I had this as a broken X-Acto knife, which came out, and I didn't fix it yet. So that all you need for this is just these three things. And how about that? So, oh, and you're gonna need some Scotch tape, because I try to do different things with, to make it so you don't have to have a needle, that you can just use whatever you have around the house. So we're gonna put like a point on this and push this through with this. So that's to make with this. And then this one, we are going to use, these are these what do you call them? Just bamboo skewers, that you can get at the grocery. I mean, look at these, tons of them. And I just painted them, you don't have to. And so what you're going to do is, we're going to need a hole punch. We're going to need some of these, and we're going to need rubber band. And that's all you're going to need. And for the next day, if you're collecting, we're going to have, for Friday, what we're going to do, the 5th day, this is a glue stick, and that's when we're going to put these together, where we'll cut and glue them together. So you have lots of overlap, things like this. So these are your supplies for the next day. For tomorrow, yay, I can't wait. Thank you guys. Oh, I forgot to say hi. Oh, and one more thing. I have Art with Adele. Do this. Hashtag Art with Adele book. I have seen so many wonderful inspiration collages and papers, and so please do that so we can share and inspire each other. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you tomorrow.